Hey everybody, it's me, Fox. Welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel that brings you power sheets again. I know I skipped last month because I was on vacation when it happened, but I'm back with more power sheets. Okay, so briefly I will go through my July goals. I didn't pick up my power sheets a whole ton because July was kind of nuts. I also would like to point out that I skipped the quarterly refresh. I did not do a summer quarterly refresh because I was really feeling not in the mood to think about my goals, because at the end of June, just before I was starting to do my July power sheets, I was in the hospital for a night with my gallbladder, which everybody probably knows about already at this point, but yeah. So that was a big thing for me. So I'm just gonna briefly go through my July power sheets, which I didn't go through on here. So my encouraging words were, I made these, which is what my little gallbladder said about the stones that he so lovingly created and then shoved into a bile duct so that my liver function stopped working. It was good times, very good times. My priority was to stay well. So basically, the long and the short of it is, they kind of wanted to take my gallbladder out that day or a couple days after, like keep me in the hospital and just take it out right then. We were leaving on vacation and I didn't want to skip vacation with my parents because my dad's sick and we'd had this planned. And long story short, they discharged me on the promise that I would go and get it taken out as soon as I could within 4 weeks. So you'll see how that ties into my August goals. So basically my goal was to stay well and not have another gallbladder attack for the entire month of July, which I managed. Thank you, guardian angels who watched over me, guardian angels of the GI system. I did make it through the entire month without a gallbladder attack, so that was good. I actually did a number of my goals on here. So my first monthly action item was to content plan for the month, and I did about half of that. I did the plan, I didn't actually execute the plan, and then I couldn't remember if I intended for the goal to be to execute it or just to make it. So I gave myself half credit for that. I think I started down the path, but I didn't get all the way to the end of the journey. I wanted to fill out and deliver my name change paperwork. I still didn't get a chance to do that. It's just getting downtown to drop that off. Just haven't made it a priority. I don't have it on my list for August. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. We'll see. Possibility of a flight in September, and I need to make sure that my documents all match. So I don't know. This might not get done until September. It might get moved to September, but I want to get it done by the end of the year. I had 2 vacation-related goals, which I put under my, I guess we need to review this every month. I don't know where I put it. Oh, jeez, Fox. Oh, jeez, here it is. So since I didn't do a quarterly goal refresh, my goals remain the same as they were in the spring semester quarter. Take better care of my body, establish routines for mental and physical health, scrapbook and memory keep, kick ass at fitness, build a beautiful garden, explore my druid practice, and grow my YouTube channel. Those are my goals. So I put vacation related things under explore my druid practice because being out in nature and seeing new things is part of my whole church thing. So I put 2 things on there, which were see at least 5 lighthouses, and we saw many more than 5 lighthouses, and go on vacation to New England. Obviously that is where we saw the lighthouses, so we did do that. The home radon test, I still haven't done it. I carried that over to August. I'm gonna fucking hang up this video like it's a phone in the 90s, and then I'm gonna go do it tonight, I think. I had on here next for my garden related goal, mulch the garden and weed, and I did do that. That was in a vlog. I don't know if that vlog has come out yet, but I did do my, I put down a bunch of new perennials and I did weed everything and then throw down mulch, and it looks pretty fucking beautiful outside. So I gave myself full credit for that. My fitness journal finished January and February. I have 4 days left in January. It is August. Why am I still on this? Because I never take the time to sit down and work on it. That's why. I just answered my own question. Edit all the vacation photos by July 31st. That did not happen. I gave myself about a third credit because we took over 2,000 photos on the trip. Like well more than I have 2,000 photos left. So we must have taken about 2,500 or more pictures on the trip. So I'm working my way through that slowly but surely. And then put the final touches on December daily. I did do that. My December daily had just like a few embellishments that I wanted to add, and I finally finished it Saturday night with my mom, and it looks so cute. And I will do a flip through of that. I'm probably going to put the flip through out around the time that the new December daily goes on sale, which I think is September, so that'll be coming. But I didn't film the flip through yet, but I did complete the journal finally, so I gave myself credit for that. Oh, we're just gonna skip the weekly and daily action items because I really struggle with those. Like, I don't know. All right. Here's my summary, my review of the month of July. People I'm grateful for and why. I'm grateful for my mom. She's trying her best to like keep my dad alive and take good care of him. And she was so, I don't want to be like brave trying new things on vacation, but she was like, okay, whatever you want to do, let's do it. Like, she wanted to see all the things and try all the things and go to all the different restaurants. Like, I was really proud of her for getting out of her comfort zone and really trying to see as much as she could. My friend Taylor, because she lives in Connecticut and she gave me so many good New England recommendations, so I really appreciate that. And I'm also grateful for science. And I know science is not a people, but I've made it a people for this. And I'm grateful because it's been keeping my dad alive for a whole year after a small cell extensive diagnosis, which is like amazing. And also because it gave us the vaccine, and that allowed us to go on vacation and not be afraid because the Delta variant wasn't all over the place a month ago, and really have a wonderful vacation. So yay, science, I love you. Good things this month, vacation, going dancing. We went dancing a few times. I think that's coming to an end. Deep breaths. My friend Sion had an Olympics party for the Olympics opening ceremonies. He always does a bingo night where we play bingo watching the Olympic opening ceremonies, and it's so fun. That was a blast. And then scheduling my surgery. On Friday, I scheduled my surgery, and it's just such a relief to know that it's coming in just a couple days, and it'll be done before I know it. What I read or listened to. We listened to Bear Brook with my parents, and my mom really liked it. She's not super into true crime and murder documentaries and that kind of stuff, but she loved like the science and the information about genetic genealogy. If you have not listened to that podcast, it is so good. It is so well done. It's New Hampshire Public Radio that put it on. I will see if I can link to it below. But if you like science and true crime and mysteries, it hits all of those spots. It's really well done. Very good narrator, very interesting. And it's not too long. I think it's now, they've added on episodes. I think it's 9 episodes total. So we listened to that again with my parents. And I also read a lot of articles about the Delta variant because it's stressing me out. Goals that are growing well, my garden, it looks really awesome, and being outside. Like I didn't fill it out in here, but one of my daily action items was to spend 30 minutes or more outside every day, and I did a really good job with that. I didn't keep up with documenting it, but I put the time in. I'm choosing grace over guilt about falling behind on the photo edits because we took so many, and things have been really chaotic since we got home because my dad's been in the hospital like most of the time since we've been home. He's only been home about a week now. So in my gallbladder and work, everything that's been going on, like I'm choosing grace over guilt on that for sure. Favorite memories from this mouse? Favorite memories from this mouse. It was cute and it squeaked and it had a very charming little tail. Favorite memories from this month? Lighthouses. I saw so many lighthouses. I just love them. All the dinners on vacation. Every single meal we had was so yummy and delicious. Sunset and sunrise at Cadillac Mountain. It was amazing. Here's a picture of it. Wow. Okay, here's a picture of sunset. And now here's a picture of sunrise. Wow. Wow. It was worth the hype. It was super worth the hype. If you go to Acadia National Park, do both. Do sunrise and do sunset because both are magical in different ways. Sion's Olympic party I put on here again. Working in the garden has been just a nice memory. Like I've really been liking it. I'm putting down a lot of perennials, so it's going to be, this garden will be keeping to come back every single year, and I like that. And then sitting on the porch with my parents in the mornings. I stayed with them for about a week when my dad got home from the hospital. Not a week, just maybe 5 days. And I just liked sitting on the porch every morning with them and, talking to, their neighbors are really sweet and come over and check on them all the time. And we got to talk to them, and it was nice. It was nice mornings, nice quiet mornings. So this month I am saying no to stressing about not being busy. I said being busy because I'm having surgery in 2 days, and I can't just be running the candle at both ends, burning the candle at both ends, running my body into the ground. I can't be doing that shit that I do all the time. That's what I can't do. I have to be like, today I rested. Tomorrow I will rest. Okay? That's the plan, right? And I'm saying yes to rest and recover, because if I push myself too much, it's gonna be a bad scene. It's gonna be a bad scene, and I gotta take it slow, and I gotta not be an asshole to myself about not being able to do what I normally do. So, moving on to the month of August. My important to-dos, gallbladder surgery is obviously the number one. Our security system, our ADT system, they're doing an upgrade. I have that on here just so I don't forget about it. I have 2 orthodontist appointments. One, they're taking the pins off for my Invisalign, and then I have to go back and be fitted for my retainer, and then I'm done with Invisalign. Yes, happy day. I have to post in the HAR group for my dog volunteering to have people cover my shifts while I'm off for the surgery, and I have to do the radon test. I put it in all capitals, and I said, stop putting it off with a bunch of exclamation points, because that's what I listen to. So, I wish it was. I'm excited for being able to eat cheese again. I haven't had cheese in 5 weeks, and cheese is my favorite food. It's been a struggle. Dave Matthews Band concert is this month, and hopefully we'll actually go to it, and we have lawn seats, so we should be away from humanity, mostly. My Invisalign's coming off. We're going to see a production by Quantum Theater, which is a local theater company that does cool and innovative outdoorsy things. We went to see their production of King Lear a couple summers ago, and it was at the old Carey Furnace Mill site, which was like, it was very cool. And you like traveled during intermission to a different area of the woods by the mill. And so this one is at Shenley Park, and we actually got tickets for the wine tasting night. So there is a wine tasting and snacky thing before the show, so I'm pretty excited about that. And starting to really train for the Unico 100K. That's my 100K. It's December 4th in North Carolina. And yeah, training is gonna pick up as soon as I am recovered from this surgery. On my mind, surgery, obviously. Being antsy while I'm recovering and being like able to sit still. I don't know. It's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be really hard. I'm still worried about Dad's health. He's going for radiation. He's been having a lot of issues with weakness and like muscle strength and balance and things like that. And we think that the radiation is going to help that, but I don't know. And I'm like, his radiation is the same time as my surgery. So Thursday is the day. I'm also worried about finding coverage for my, I don't have to find coverage for my store. My scheduler does while I'm off, but I'm worried that they're not going to find anybody because that's my life. And also super worried about the Delta variant because it's here and it's a bad scene and we have to go back to wearing masks indoors again, which I fucking hate. And I don't think we're gonna get to go dancing this month because the Delta variant is here and spreading, and even people who are vaccinated are getting it. I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm going to take a deep breath and tell you about the things that I'm hopeful for. I'm hopeful that surgery will go well. I'm hopeful that I feel better and my heartburn goes away. Side note, nobody tells you this about gallbladder. It gives you heartburn. It fucking sucks. I was like, what is going on with me? Why can't I eat the foods I love? Do I feel like crap after I run 8 miles? That's gallbladder. I'm hopeful that radiation will be successful and Dad will be stronger and he'll be feeling better. And I'm hopeful that cases will drop again. Hopeful is an optimistic word that I have used. Okay, right, tending list, August. There's a lot of blue on here. There's a lot of blue. And if you were following along, blue is scrapbook and memory keep. That's blue, right? So why are we focusing on the blue this month when it's beautiful outside and we should be focusing on the purple situation? Purple. Can you read it? No. Whatever. The purple situation, which says build a beautiful garden, because I'm not sure about yard work. That's why. My original plan, so what I do every month is I use an app called Evernote. And in my Evernote on my phone, I keep a running Powersheets. You can't probably see this, but I keep a running Powersheets note on here. Evernote's like a note keeping program, but it like goes between your phone and your computer. And I don't know, I've used it for years, so I like it. I don't know if anybody else uses that one. I don't really have that sticky notepad thing that iPhone users have. So Evernote has been my thing that I use. Anyway, as the month goes on and I think about like, I should put that on my list, I add things here. And if you look at my list that I've been adding to for the whole month, you'll see I have a bunch of gardening things on here. And now that my surgery is so early in the month, I decided to take this gardening things off of here because I don't know if I can garden. Because in the aftermath of my surgery, I have to be kind of careful and conscientious about ab-related things. And anybody who works in a yard knows that weeding and raking and that kind of stuff requires a lot of core strength. Husband's home with my one moment. So I'm not allowed for 4 weeks to lift anything more than 5 or 10 pounds. And I'm also not allowed to do any kind of like ab exercises or crunches or speed work, anything that's like really gonna engage the core a lot. So I didn't want to put any gardening things on there because I don't want to just like be wanting to do it and pressuring myself to do it and not be able to do it. So that's why the focus this month is on memory keeping stuff, because I can do that from the comfort of my bed desk. And husband, as you just heard him say, this thing is large and bulky. I bought a bed backrest so that I can sit in bed, because I've heard that that's like the most comfortable way to sit up in bed as opposed to like sitting in a chair, because in a chair you're gonna hunch over more, but in the bed you can like lean back and that'll like leave this area exposed for, you know, breathing, letting the organs breathe, the missing organ. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along based off of what my friends who've had their gallbladders out have told me, and so that's what we're going with. So focus this month is on memory keeping stuff, because if I'm gonna have to be taking it easy and being in bed, I might as well be scrapbooking during it, right? My encouraging words for this month are, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. And I attribute that to me talking to my gallbladder. Yeah. My priority is rest and recover. That's the priority. Just get through the surgery and don't fuck it up. The surgery should go well. I feel like that's going to be okay. What I'm worried about is that I'm going to push myself too early and I'm going to tear a suture or a stapler, whatever accoutrements they put inside my GI system, right? That's the worry. So let's go down my monthly action items. Finish editing all the vacation photos. That's a big ask, but I have a bunch of movies that I want to watch. Like I have a list of movies and I'm just going to put on a movie, relax on my bed backrest with my bed desk and watch movies and edit photos, right? So I can do this. I want to get back into my stories by the month. I worked on December daily and I just loved it. I just kept paging through it and like not even like focusing and reading all of it so much as just like looking through it and being like, oh, this looks so nice. It looks so cute. I really like it. So I want to get back into stories by the month. So I put in here my February 2020 stories by the month, which is a long time ago, but every scrapbooker will tell you, if you're not several years behind, you're doing it wrong. So then I would like to do my February 2021 fitness journal. I would like to do more than that this month if I'm going to be off and just, I'm only off for 10 days of work, but that's a lot. That's a big chunk for those of us who work 7 days in a row when we do our shifts. So yeah, and having these goals will help me stay in bed instead of getting up and walking around and hurting myself, right? Then, get my gallbladder removed. I never am good at putting things in order. Like I think through them in a different way. And so they're all like all over the place. Like I know some people will be like, all of my steps related to this goal are at the top and all of my steps related to that goal are at the bottom. And I have them color coded. I do have them color coded. but that's as far as I got. So, in the middle of things, I have written here, get gallbladder removed. And that's happening on Thursday, as long as everything goes according to plan. I jumped back into memory keeping because I just don't do these in order. And I want to finish 2017 of my 365 project. 2017. Oh, I am so far behind. I'm so far behind. It's okay. I did put in one goal related to my YouTube channel, which was the content plan for the month. Again, I can be editing videos while I'm laying in bed recovering. So I can get all my videos edited and scheduled to be posted, like while I'm sitting here resting my abs. I can do that. I put the radon test on here again because, damn it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Radon test. Radon test. I put that under my take better care of my body because if we have radon, radon's bad shit. 2 more memory keeping items on here. 1, make a chart with a daily breakdown for projects. So what I'd like to do is be like, I already tallied up how many pictures I have to edit. I think it's 4,000. And be like, if I want to finish all of the pictures and get current by October 1st, this is how many I have to do a day. You know, that kind of thing. And then see how many, I just want to like see where I am with my projects and like how I could possibly break that down. And then I want to organize my week in the life ephemera. So I gathered all my stuff, but it's in like 14 different places. So I want to put it all together in one bag and maybe label the days so that I don't forget, because I don't know when I'm going to actually have the time to work on my week in the life project, but I want to have it organized for when I do, because it's just kind of like, I know there's like 4 bags in the other room and I need to just sort and tag. And then my final monthly action item related to the overarching goal of take better care of my body is eat some cheese, celebrate with cheese. That's what I want to do. I want to eat cheese. I haven't eaten cheese in 5 weeks. I really miss cheese. Cheese is one of my top 5 food groups. So as soon as my body is like, you can eat some cheese, I'm going to eat some cheese. Okay, weekly action items. I have a goal on here because I want to spend time with my mom and my aunt. And I have conflicting feelings about it because there's a lot going on right now, and I'm not going to get into that on this moment right now. But I wanted to go back to my goal of playing at least an hour of WoW every week because it's a good bonding. And I love the game, and I have so many conflicting feelings about what's going on with Blizzard right now, and I just am... I kept the goal on here even though I'm feeling a little weird about things because I want to spend the time with my mom and my aunt online, playing in our world with our characters that we've built since 2007. We'll talk more about that maybe next month when I have done this and see what I feel. 3 videos per week for my channel here, which should be easy to do if I start working through my backlog of vacation videos that I have to post. And then finally, watch a movie that's on my list once a week. I have a big list that I've been making. I just hit myself in the face with my Powersheets. But I want to watch at least one movie that's on my list per week, right? My daily action items, and I have already started doing them. Today is August 3rd, and I have filled in my first 2 days, and then one I did this morning already, so I filled in the 3rd. My daily action items are 30 minutes outside each day, take my amino acids and collagen every day, do my PM routine, which is wash my face, put on eye cream, put on a moisturizer, floss, and brush. That part I do, but the face cleaning and moisturizing and taking care of my face thing is really hard. I timed it the other night and it takes me about 7 minutes total. So that way when I'm like, and I just want to go to bed, I can be like, you have 7 minutes to euthanize your skin. Oh, I meant it like euthanize, not euthanize. I'm so sorry. To youthen your skin. I want to say that's going to go in the outtakes, but it's me. It's probably going to go on there. And stretch every day, which I have to do. I didn't stretch today. Oh my God, I didn't stretch after the gym because I was in a hurry. Track my macros and check in with my planner. So those are my daily action items. So a lot of stuff on here. I mean, I filled that whole fucking list up. But it's all things that I can do while I sit and be fit, you know? Anybody remember Sit and Be Fit, the exercise program? That's what I'm gonna be doing. Lift a pencil, lift 2 pencils. You can do it. Like, I think I'm gonna be, if I don't structure stuff, being on, it's not bed rest because I'm allowed to go for like gentle walks and I'm encouraged to like get up and move a little bit regularly, but I'm just not supposed to do anything intense. I'm not supposed to be working for 10 days because that's too much time on my feet consecutively and too much in motion going back and forth between what I'm doing and reaching on the shelves and reaching down and reaching out, like all those like occupational therapy things that I do at work. Those are things I'm supposed to limit. So I'm supposed to just be trying to keep my shit together, taking it easy. And I think that by having things that I can do while I'm seated, that are things that will make me happy, that will encourage me to follow the doctor's orders and actually do the things that I'm supposed to do, I think. And then I'll be back to work in a week. Like, I'm only going to miss 6 days of work actually, so it's not really that long. And then I'll be back the next week. It's 10 days total, but it's only 6 days of work time. So it's gonna be okay. And I'm gonna try really hard not to check in with work because I'm not supposed to do that. But you know how brains are, you know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this journey through my month of August plans and my discussion of euthanizing my skin. I can't believe I said that. Wish me luck on my gallbladder surgery on Thursday. I think, but this should hopefully go up on Wednesday, so you'll be seeing this the day before the surgery, I think, if all goes according to plan in the morning tomorrow when I have time to edit this. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new here. I do publish Plan With Me's every week. I publish weekly vlogs, and once a month I do publish a wrap-up of my previous month's Power Sheets and looking forward to the next month's Power Sheets tending list. So thank you again for watching. Please take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and I will see you in my next video.